VR is magic that you can experience right now. How many have tried PC VR or proper VR before? Wow. So when we had our first open house 2 years ago, that was a lot less, a lot fewer. But you can have magical experiences because it transports you to other places. You can feel empathy for other people's situations. You can go to other places. You can learn about other places, and you can relive history or any imaginary place. But it's not just about going somewhere and observing. VR is also about magical interactions and ways to form the digital and express ourselves creatively in a direct, non-abstract way. We can form music, 3D models, theater shows or movie productions directly in this spatial digital world that we can step into. And those things you can also try out there. That's why we like to show this picture there's a lot of talk about digitalization and like digital transformation in society and in companies. And it hinges upon technology, but it's not really about technology. It's about the human side of how our behavior and our society changes in relationship to these technologies. So we talk a lot about IoT with sensors and smart cities and data everywhere, data collection everywhere. We talk about AI, of course, which will drive most of the economy in the new economy. 5G, which will allow massive data transfers anywhere. I mean, we're world leading in Sweden with Ericsson, so we will adopt 5G faster than anyone. Robotics and automatization. So extending our own muscles into the mechanical world. But VR and AR allows us to have a direct, humane relationship with all these technologies. It creates a portal that invites the technology into our world with AR, so we can see data alive in our environment, or it allows us to step into the digital world and be there along with the technology. So we're going away from screens, going into portals and being able to live together with the digital. That's why we're changing names. VR and AR are immersive technologies, but the term immersive technology is great in English because it puts the focus on the user experience. We don't often talk about XR or mixed reality or augmented virtuality or all these terms that the industry insiders like to talk about. We love to talk about immersive tech, or in Swedish, immersive technique, immersivt. So going forward, pretty much from today, we will not be VRSverige anymore. We will be IMMERSIVT.SE. VRSverige will live on as a section in the site, and it will be what the name sounds like. So we will keep collect the networking parts of the VR Sweden world. We will put a company registry. We will put everywhere you can try VR, etc. Those things. The community side on VRSverige under IMMERSIVT. So that's pretty cool. We're going to roll out a whole new brand look and everything, but you'll see it gradually on the website. One of the new things we're doing is courses. So in order to bring this to the masses, everyone needs to feel how easy it is to start creating and producing. And so Joel will be our course leader. Hi, Joel. A very, very experienced and skilled guy with 3D creations in lots of different mediums. But the first course is extra interesting. So intuitive 3D in VR. We're going to start by putting people in VR and using the VR tools to actually create usable assets From apps like Tilt Brush, Masterpiece, Medium, where you create 3D things with your hands, and then be able to lift those assets into VR, AR productions. That's pretty cool. But the next steps are actually going into the professional tools. So it'll be like 3-hour crash courses in different small steps of Unity, mainly. We'll also sprinkle in some 360 courses for those who like big cameras and maybe come from the traditional film and photography world. This is very exciting, and we hope that you check them out. So still on the old website, because we can't trust the move today, but soon it will be on IMMERSIVT.SE/kush. Who's up for learning some VR with us? Awesome. I also want to announce an exciting conference that's coming up, especially interesting if you're in the public sector. So, VR in elderly care. Lars. Yes, Lars Alin from Södertälje is here too. He's the conference leader. We will be holding talks and workshops there, but a lot of municipalities, etc., who have used this technology now for a bit will share their results and teach other cities and municipalities how to use VR for the elderly, and in related areas in healthcare. One of the biggest things that we have written about on the VRSverige site is VR for healthcare. So this will be awesome to see that there's real results being created in Sweden. We have a next immersive house planned in 2 months. So December 11, the theme will be enterprise and B2B use cases. So today, storytelling. Tomorrow, the money side. But I think a few of you like the money side too. This will be awesome too. With these various themes, we aim to target different target groups for each event. So if you're a VR enthusiast, you'll probably want to come to all of the open houses, but if you're a non-VR person, there will be one event that will interest you specifically. But that's December 11. We also have a thing together with VRC Group, which is our new partner for the open house and events like this going forward. So VRC Group holds the VRC Fest annually at KTH. They had 4,000 participants in May. And one of their next things that we're joining them in is Magic Leap Day. So Magic Leap wants to also democratize creation in spatial computing or VR, AR, mixed reality, what immersive technology. So please check that out. We will be coming up with specifics on the website, of course. It's pretty cool that they're coming to Stockholm. We have 2 companies here who are doing like very publicly highlighted apps and stuff for Magic Leap. And I'm sorry we couldn't bring a Magic Leap for you to test today. It's outside the US, it pretty much doesn't exist officially. Lastly, this is what we do at formerly VRSverige, now IMMERSIVT.SE. Our mission is to bridge anyone, whether an individual or a company, who wants to start implementing or using VR or AR in practical and useful applications. So we have the website where we inform and inspire and have thousands of free articles and things you can learn from there. And of course, this open house event series is an extension of our public platform. But then we have events, because we feel that the next step is always people need to try it. People need to put the helmet on and immerse themselves. So we do pure VR activities for teams, for customers. And then we do these courses or lectures, pure information, pure learning, for those who maybe haven't found a direction but want to just do a deep dive. And then we have workshops for when your organization or you as as a person, wants to take things to a project, to do a real VR, AR thing. We start with a really hands-on but beginner-friendly workshop to try a lot of things and just orient yourself with the technology, and we can bring you step by step until you're ready to do a production or hire a consultant to do a production. We don't do the production, we gladly hand over people in the next step to producers, consultants, agencies who can do that for them. Thank you.